Hey bros, just wanted to show you a game that I've been alpha testing at the moment, a little bit like Battlefield. It's called Delta Force Hawk Ops, and it's got some really cool game modes in it. It's got like a conquest, which is like Battlefield, but the one that I really like is like the extraction shooter style, where it's like teams of 3 have to go into a map. Whatever equipment you bring in, if you die, you lose it. But you get stuff while you got to sneak around and get stuff while you're in there. There is like NPCs to take out, but then there's also players, and then they give you like objectives to go to and everything. So I thought I'd show you. This is actually like your home base. It's a little bit like that game. What was that? Dwarf one we did. You know, like you have your like home base, but you can upgrade stuff in your home base so that when you go in, you can have slightly better equipment and stuff, but then you're risking your equipment, your better equipment. But some of the stuff it's got is really cool. It's got like a whole auction house system for selling the stuff that you extract with, things like that. But I'll show you if you press tab, you get to like the menu here. You got like you can prepare to go into a match, or you have basically access to your stash, which is all the stuff that you've extracted out of the map with. You get limited space, but you expand it as you go on in the game, as you upgrade your black site. And the black site is this here. So as you upgrade it, you can upgrade, for instance, what I've upgraded my stash to level 4. So I've got like I can store a lot more stuff now that I bring back. But you can also you can store your weapons, your like anything you get basically, and like basically just like all the junk that you pick up, because you can craft with everything that you pick up to make other. Well, you can kind of craft. You trade it into vendors for better weapons or better equipment. So yeah, it's got some cool ideas, and then it's got operators.
Get ready, soldier.
Like your classes. So this guy is a regular assault guy. He's kind of cool. This guy.
You broke, mate. I can fix you.
This guy's really cool. He's like a healer guy. You got this girl. She's like a recon.
Mess with the best, die like the rest.
You got this girl who's like really silent, also a recon. You got this guy who is like a crazy. He's better in conquest. He does like damage to and stuff. But yeah, it's got some really cool ideas and stuff, and it's coming out start of next year. But the cool thing about this game mode that I like, that I think you guys are going to like, is it's 3. You go in with up to 3 people into a map, and you have to work together really well to finish your missions and to get things accomplished on the map. It's got some cool concepts. Like when you go in, you kit out all your equipment, and you've got different qualities of equipment. So you've got like grey, green, blue, purple, yellow, which for all the different qualities, and they get you like a bit better stats. But if you don't want to risk bringing in too much, because you could lose it. So I tend to go in with greens and blues, and normally I just get my ass handed to me, so I'm losing it. So it's not too bad. But you've also got this cool thing, a cool concept called a safe box, and you can get bigger ones and stuff. And whatever you put in your safe box, you can't lose. You actually get to keep. And so if you get some really rare items, and you can get some rare items that are worth quite a lot, you can throw them in your safe box, and then it doesn't matter if you die or not. So it's got a cool concept. Like you go and try and get the best stuff you can, throw it in your safe box, and then you know you're guaranteed. You pretty much paid for the mission that you've gone in for, and then it's just like the rest of it is just bonus. Like if you manage to kill an enemy guy and steal his stuff, get like a bigger backpack and all that, and if you manage to extract, so you got to extract out of the map. So the missions are about 15-20 minutes, and you got to extract out. But the cool thing with the operators as well is this guy's like a healer. So you want to take.
Have a shot of this, mate.
She's got this really.
Someone's
cool
about to get shafted.
So she can like fire the arrow, and you can see if you've got like enemy. You can see if it's like enemy NPCs, and you can just easily like clear up the area and just collect stuff, or if it's another enemy team of players that have come in to like do the same mission that you're on, and so she's really handy to have. So what I'm thinking, if we play, we can just specialize in 3 really good classes, and I think we can do a really good job with like voice ops and stuff on it, and like yeah, it's got some really cool concepts. Like you got all these missions you can take on as well, and then to upgrade like your weapons that you're like, able to buy at all these kind of vendors. So for instance, like here, I got to go into different maps, and I got to do different missions. Like I got to go into the Zero Dam mission, which is the mission I know the best, and I got to complete this wall breaker mission while I'm in there, and then I'll get these bonuses. I'll get like a bit of cash, I'll get some better ammo, I'll get like these type of things. So even if you die when you go in, as long as you did some missions and you threw some stuff in your safe box, then at least you don't feel like you just died and you know, there's no point in the game. It's like at bare minimum, you complete a mission, you bring some stuff back in your safe box, and if you did really well, you managed to extract and you just took a whole bunch of stuff off other people, or at least you avoided people and you actually just did a really good collection around the level. So it's but it's cool. It's like it's definitely a new concept. I think these type of games are gonna be getting more and more popular. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick video on it. And like the thing you'd like on it, Greg, is like you can auction off anything you do. There's this full auction system, which is crazy. And you can, like, for instance, if I go to my stash, I'll show you. I'll like auction, and I can auction a whole gun, and it will split the gun down into like the customization on the game is crazy. So for instance, like this gun, I can say modify, and these are all the things I can modify about the gun, and they've all got different quality on the items. So you can make your stuff really good, but you can also take this off any gun, and like a lot of guns are compatible with each other's attachments. So for instance, this scope on this gun, all it's got is like green stock scope. I didn't want a super zooming scope, so I took off one of my other guns. I took just a regular scope and I put it on there. So now when I go into the match, you can actually see this gun in the menu, what it looks like. So there's the scope. I can't actually aim down sights while I'm in here, but you'll see. What I'll do is I'll do another video of me actually playing like 3-player, queuing up to play. I'm not good with playing with other people yet. That's why I think we'll do really well with voice with us three. Like I've done some good missions, but nothing compared to what I've seen people play on Twitch, and like people that can coordinate. Like if we can play this and coordinate, like with the recon guy, knowing where people are and just stuff, I think we'll do really well, and I think it'll be a really fun game for us. But yeah, I'll do one more video of me going into a couple of matches and just showing you why I think it's such a good game. All right, anyway.